would you describe your calling with what you know right now in your life at this moment?
What I'm most passionate about, or what I really see as calling, is helping people or leading people or guiding people to a deeper walk with God.
How do you most love, most enjoy doing this with people?
Teaching and writing is really where it comes out. And I really put those two in the same category, teaching and writing, because they come from the same part of my heart and same skill. And I think I teach like a writer, but that's really how it comes out. Everything I write and everything I teach is to try to draw people in.
The thoughts that you teach and you write on,
Yeah.
how do they formulate in you? What's kind of the process that's true of you, of how that comes to fruition, to birth?
I just love to read all kinds of books. I love to listen to music. I love ideas. I love listening to movies, and things just coalesce. I mean, I'll hear a piece of data here and a piece there, and it comes together. And I think, oh, this makes a lot of sense to me. Will it make sense to anybody else? And I'll usually write on it or work on it or bring things together. But it just comes from all over. It's almost like there's ideas floating around all the time, and sometimes I'm lucky enough to catch them.
You're not a teacher by trade, by occupation,
Right.
and you're not a writer in a sense, a paid writer where you have to produce books. But you teach and you write all the time. So what's that like?
Yeah, I used to think that I would love to earn my living as a writer, as writing books. And that's before I realized that nobody gets to do that. Maybe 3 people in the country get to do that, and they haven't died yet, so none of the rest of us get a turn. And then Cindy pointed out to me once that if all I'm doing is writing, my writing gets really shallow. I need to be out where people are. I need to be working. I need to be doing other things around people. She's right about that. But I thought that if it's your calling, somehow I'll be making my living at it, because you grow up with this idea of your calling like a pastor. Here's my calling, and I'm called into this. And the idea that it would be anything besides a profession where you earn your living was really, I didn't know what to make of that. And then I was reading about C.S. Lewis, who's, just influenced all of us. Well, he earned his living teaching medieval English literature. And what he did on the side was make radio shows and write books, which changed the world. And my friend who's a literature professor says nobody reads his medieval English literature, his writings on those anymore. The academics have all moved beyond that, but everybody still reads Chronicles of Narnia and goes to the movies. That was a big eye-opener for me, that doing your sideline could change the world. And I don't need to think about how do I earn a living, how do I do that. I just need to do this. That was big for me to settle into that.